Of a stir overnight in the Middle East with comments he made in an interview with the Jewish channel in which he called the Palestinians an invented people, and this has caused quite a reaction in the Middle East. The chief Palestinian negotiator Saeb Erekat said, "Mark my words, these statements of Gingrich will be the ammunition and weapons of the bin Ladens and the extremists for a long, long time."
How would he know the difference? Let me start, George, simply. Is what I said factually correct? Yes. Is it historically true? Yes. Are we in a situation where every day rockets are fired into Israel while the United States, the current administration, tries to pressure the Israelis into a peace process? Hamas does not admit the right of Israel to exist and says publicly not a single Jew will remain. The Palestinian Authority ambassador to India said last month there is no difference between Fatah and Hamas. We both agree Israel has no right to exist. Somebody ought to have the courage to tell the truth. These people are terrorists. They teach terrorism in their schools. They have textbooks that say if there are 13 Jews and 9 Jews are killed, how many Jews are left? We pay for those textbooks through our aid money. It's fundamentally time for somebody to have the guts to stand up and say, enough lying about the Middle East.
Governor Romney. He says this is going to make life more difficult for the Israelis.
The Israelis are getting rocketed every day. We're not making life more difficult. The Obama administration is making life more difficult. The fact is, the Palestinian claim to a right of return is based on a historically false story. Somebody ought to have the courage to go all the way back to the 1921 League of Nations mandate for a Jewish homeland, point out the context in which Israel came into existence, and Palestinian did not become a common term until after 1977. This is a propaganda war in which our side refuses to engage, and we refuse to tell the truth while the other side lies, and you're not going to win in the long run if you're afraid to stand firm and stand for the truth.
I want to turn, if I can, to...
Can I just say one last thing? Because I didn't speak for the people of Israel. I spoke as a historian who has looked at the world stage for a very long time. I've known Bibi since 1984. I feel quite confident an amazing number of Israelis found it nice to have an American tell the truth about the war they're in the middle of and the casualties they're taking and the people who surround them who say you do not have the right to exist and we want to destroy you. I think sometimes it is helpful to have a president of the United States with the courage to tell the truth, just as it was Ronald Reagan, who went around his entire national security apparatus to call the Soviet Union an evil empire, and who overruled his entire State Department in order to say, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Reagan believed the power of truth restated the world and reframed the world. I'm a Reaganite. I'm proud to be a Reaganite. I will tell the truth, even if it's at the risk of causing some confusion sometimes with the timid.
I think it's important to get everybody in on this.